Good morning. It's actually morning when I'm saying this, which is highly unusual, but nevertheless, it's morning. Today we have planned a bike ride here on our third day in Lindau. We're going to rent some bikes and then we're going to bike to Austria, which sounds really far away, but really isn't. It's just like 9 kilometers. And then we're going to Bregenz and take a cable car, because we missed the cable car in Füssen, as you remember. And then we're going to take that cable car up to a mountain and look around, and then go down again and bike back home. That's the plan for the day. It's about 10 AM now, and we're going to leave in about 10-15 minutes to go down to the town centre and rent the bikes and then leave on the bike ride. Weather's looking good today. Great.
Sten och kom cykel.
So this is it. Thunderbar. Great place. That's a decent view. Look at that. Only in Austria. There are like tons of farms up there that are 1,000 meters above sea level. No problem. And even more mountain farms everywhere. Whee! So they even have this small zoo here where you can see the animals that are living in the Alps and the surrounding area. Yeah, cool. This here says, let me sleep until. I like how 6 PM is an option. Okay, so we have decided to bike to Switzerland too, because, well, why not? And get to cross another country after this. But it's not even that far, it's just like 10 kilometers. And yeah, Switzerland up next. So we're going to bike all the way to St. Margrethen or something like that. I don't remember the town's name, but I think it was St. Margrethen. And then we're going just across the border to, cross the country off the list, and then we're returning back to Austria and then to Germany again. So a bike ride through 3 countries in one day. Impressive. You see that small island over there? That's Lindau. Looks really nice. Great view. So we're back in Bregenz after a successful trip down the mountain. We get in first, so we get the best views because we stood right next to the windows, and then we are going to bike to Switzerland. Okay, so a lot has happened the last 6 hours, and I'll try to tell you what happened without talking too much. So, we decided to go to bike to Switzerland, as we said, but the road turned out to be much, much longer than we anticipated. We didn't really know where to go. We spent way too long on that, and it was way longer than 10 kilometers, as I first said in the vlog, but it turned out to be way longer, and we got there. And when we did get to Switzerland, we had to find somewhere to eat because we were starving, and it took like so long to find somewhere to eat too, because the town, St. Margrethen, was, well, really weird, and it was really hard to find somewhere to eat. But in the end, we found McDonald's, of course, McDonald's, somewhere outside the town centre. We went there, we ate, and then we went back, and the way back went way quicker than the way to Switzerland, but still we used like the entire day, so we didn't come back to Lindau before 8:30. And then we took the bus up to halfway home, and then we had to change buses. But then it turned out that the last bus had left for the day, and we had to use a night bus instead. And with the night bus, it took about half an hour to get to where we live, because it went way out of the city centre on the west side, and then back again, and then up north to where we live, and then we got there at about 9:30. So we used the entire day on biking. We had biked so long. It was a really well marked road though, so I really recommend biking in this area because there's so much good signs and maps and everything. So normally you would easily find your way, but we didn't, because we didn't really pay attention to the signs all the time. So we went way out in the country and put some farms and didn't really know where we were. Then we used Google Maps and found out, oh, we are here, okay, we have to change direction completely. And finally we ended up in Switzerland, and it was not really anything special about it. We just went to McDonald's and then we left. But you know, just to be there, just to cross the country after lists, and now we have been in Switzerland. Woohoo! And that's about it. So I'll end the vlog now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, good night. But it's not even that far, it's just like, I don't know, 21 minutes or something, it's just 10 kilometers.